Sagittarius, welcome to May 2019. Now, the Taurus New Moon on May 4th brings the action to your health, your well-being, your vitality, your work habits, your health habits. So there's a big focus going on here this month with you in regards to your work habits, your health habits. And the good news is this new moon is in harmonious energy flow with both Saturn and Pluto. And this could be a magical month for you in regards to money manifestation. Like you're just magical with the ability to manifest money this month, manifest abundance. Like you're just able to attract it, create it, bring it towards you. And that's good news. Now, Venus is going to be challenged by Saturn on the 7th because she's now in Aries. And just like last month in April, it was very challenging with the Libra new moon, both Libra full moons, and the Aries new moon. And well, there was two full moons. One was in March and one was in April. They were both being challenged, the ones in April, by Saturn and Pluto. This month, they're not. They're in harmony with Saturn and Pluto. The Taurus new moon on the 4th and the Scorpio full moon on the 18th. However, Venus is being challenged because she's in Aries, so she's going through it, the first part of May. So if you're finding that there's like incidences coming up with people, or people are changing, you know, one minute they're this, the next minute they're that, they're over here, they're over there, and for some of you, you may be feeling like relationships are giving you a headache. And then you're like, do I really want to be in partnership, or am I better off on my own? So for some of you, you're going to be going, you know, do I want to be in this relationship, or do I want to be on my own? Focus on what's good for you. When you focus on what's good for you, you're going to get positive results. In fact, it's almost like just ignore other people this month. Take a step back and don't get involved, because especially at work, if there's, you know, all kinds of conflicts going on at work, politics, backbiting, and that, stay out of it. In your own personal life, you know, it could be with a child, or it could be with a partner, a family member, you know, that it's just, you know, crazy making. And you're just like, what do I do with this? Think about what's good for you. When you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. When you're not doing what's right for you, it's not right for them either. So if you focus on what's right for you, then you're going to be in the right lane. And don't get caught up in other people's drama or situations. But this is a good time for you to focus on your prosperity this month. That's really where you want to be focused, is on your work, your health, anything you want to heal with yourself. This Taurus new moon is great for that. You know, it's a good time for start a new job. For any of you that's been wanting to start a new job, this is an ace of a time to start that new job. New endeavor, new relationship. Although for you, I think you might want to wait a bit. You know, because if you're in a relationship and you're like, at your wit's end, you don't want to add another relationship. You definitely want to get yourself clear and then begin something new. Another day too for you is Venus will be in harmony with Jupiter on the 9th. That could be like a day where you definitely want to buy a lottery ticket on that day. That could be a day where you win money, but you can definitely attract money that day. It's just relationships could be driving you crazy that day as well, because that's when Saturn, Pluto is being challenged by Venus. Saturn and Venus is on the 7th, but the 9th, Jupiter and Venus are trining, harmonious energy flow. So that is a very lucky day for you. And it could be one of those magical money days as well. And then we have Happy Mother's Day on the 12th. For all you moms, Happy Mother's Day. Venus enters Taurus on the 15th. And Mars enters Cancer on the 15th. And then we have the Scorpio full moon on the 18th. That's going to be an intense moon. Now, it is in harmony with Pluto, so you could be finding that you're making more money. You're being more prosperous this month. If you are working, this is a good job. Like this is, you're making money at work. You're doing well. This is also a good energy for you to rest and recharge your batteries, because Scorpio is 12 signs from you. So this is a time for you to think about the life-work balance, how you take care of yourself. Your wealth is in your health. The better you feel, the more you can do. The better you feel, the less you have to go to the doctors. I always look at it that way. Or the dentist. So this is a good energy to practice extreme self-care, taking really good care of you, getting out into nature, getting outdoors. It is a good energy for maybe even a job promotion for some of you, or your work situation is improving. Even if you own your own business, this can be an energy that makes you very productive and efficient in your business. In May, we want to move slower. Mars is in Cancer, so it's not about pushing. It's about going with the flow, building lasting situations, lasting prosperity, not being in a hurry. Any emotional issues that have been coming up, you could find that it comes out at the Scorpio full moon. Scorpio rules secrets, and Mercury is opposing the moon. So we could find that, you're revealing your deepest desires at the time of the full moon. You might want to wait until the moon goes into Sagittarius, which will be 9 hours later. So or 6 hours later, if you could just wait a few hours and then share what you really feel, that could help. Because, not everyone does well in the Scorpio energy, the water energy. Most people do better when the moon is in Sagittarius. So you could wait a few hours and then the moon will be in Sagittarius. And that could be a better time to share what you need to share with others. But you can also find that, that this full moon is very healing for you. It heals your body. It heals your heart. It could be a time where you're feeling healed. Now, there's another thing that goes on at this time of the full moon, and that's Venus coupled with Uranus. Now, that can be wild. So there could be something weird going on at work, or a work relationship, or relationships at work that, they're giving you a headache. And that's where the universe wants you to take a step back. Don't get involved. It's not your job. And be detached. There could be some controversial situations happening here, in May, especially at the Scorpio full moon. And, it could be like where you work, or, the politics that are going on, and, people are taking sides, and they want you to take a side, and you don't want to take a side. And so you definitely want to stay out of it as much as you can, because it will pass. and it will smooth itself out. But relationships are unpredictable for you in here. And that's where you want to practice live and let live. You know, is I'm doing my thing, you do your thing, and that's all I know. is I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. And don't get involved in that, is because there's going to be some interesting relationship revelations in here at the Scorpio full moon. And for you, you might be finding that, some of these people are just too unpredictable to rely on, to count on. And you definitely don't want to confide in them, because you could confide in them and then they could blast it out to everybody. And then, that could give you a headache too. So hold your cards close to the chest and take a wait and see. And step back from the drama going on with other people, especially at work. I see that being a bit stressful at times, but it will work itself out. And that's the good news. And if you find it's unpredictable, if you're in a relationship and you just, for some of you, and you're finally like, on Tuesday they're this way, by Thursday they're this way, they just keep changing on you. Is it worth it for you? Is it worth it? Saturn's asking you that around the 7th. Is it still worth it for you? And is this really what you want? And if not, do what's good for you. Do what's right for you. And when you do that, you'll get the positive results. If you're not doing that, then you're just going to be like a ping pong. And, ping pong ball going back and forth, back and forth. And that doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve them. So it's important for you to honor you and what you want. Then the sun enters Gemini on the 21st. This is good. And then Mercury follows the sun on the 21st and enters Gemini too. And that is lightening the energy, lifting the energy, and it's easier to navigate now with the energies in the air, and then your full moon coming up in June. That rhymes, your full moon in June. And Memorial Day weekend is the 24th through the 27th. That's awesome. That's a great time to get away from work, get away from it all, have fun, do fun things for you. Absolutely. Totally awesome. And this is where things really work themselves out, because Venus moves on and then she starts to sextile Neptune on the 30th and trines Saturn on the 31st. This is really good. And she trines Pluto on June 2nd. So this is really good, so that, by the end of the month going into June, things start to really look up. Things start to really, in the relationship area, and financially too, get better, to improve. And that's good. But I do see this as a strong money month for you, where you have the ability to manifest money at the Taurus New Moon, at the Scorpio full moon, and as you end the month, financially it's stronger for you as well. And that's good too. So you have strong financial support in here all month from the universe. The universe is supporting you in your financial wealth building, in your prosperity, in building financial strength. It is absolutely working for you in here this month, which is really good. And, when you get to that Scorpio full moon, release those emotional issues that come up for you. It's a really good time for you to do that, is to, if you're feeling frustrated about someone or something, get out into nature. And, physical exercise is really good for that. meditation, things that are fun for you to do can really just take it away. Calgon, take it away. That's a very old commercial. And bubble bath. It's a Scorpio moon. Get in the water. A bubble bath. Go for a massage. Do something like, pampering you that is kind to you and nourishing you and nurturing you. Because we have no control over what other people do. And when these energies come up and things get controversial, controversial situations happen, we have to take really good care of ourselves. And it's really important for you to be resting and recharging your batteries so that you are feeling at your best and available for opportunities that present themselves at this time. Taurus is about enjoying the good things in life. And this is about you doing that. And then as the energies lift, as the month goes on, you're feeling ready for new opportunities, new beginnings, new relationship. Because your full moon next month is going to be very dynamic. It is activated by both Neptune and Jupiter, which is incredibly spiritual and idealistic. And that's, where you're going. So whatever the Scorpio is dredging up out of the subconscious, let it up, let it out, let it go. Time to heal your heart, heal your body, heal your mind, so that when we get to your full moon, that you're ready to plan the big party, the big vision, the big dream. So, this is a dynamic month. You could meet someone at work. It's a bit challenging, though. You might want to wait until next month. Because you could meet someone and then you could find out they're involved with someone else. It could be that. If you don't mind a triangle, it could be something like that. Although, by the end of the month with Venus in harmony with Saturn, that could open a door for someone who's good, that you meet through work. So by the end of the month, that would be the best time to meet somebody new. For those of you coupled, this is a time where, you're going to be evaluating the relationship to see how you can work it out and how you can improve it. Communication is the key. But we want to make sure that we're using our words to heal, not to, words can be weapons. We don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that, that you want the words to land the right way, not just, tell the truth because it's the truth, but just be honest and come from your heart and be honest about what's good for you and what's right for you. And how we can work on the relationship together to improve it. Career looks good, though. Is if you can ride the politics at work and the crazy that's going on there, you're doing really well. And you're financially supported, and you will be financially supported this month, going into June. Spiritually, take that time to rest and recharge your batteries, especially at the Scorpio full moon. It's good for you to just, get away from it all. Go out into nature, meditate, do physical exercise, do things that throw off the energy and keep you feeling good, because you have a lot to look forward to, especially your prosperity this month. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Sagittarius, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Sagittarius, it is a magical money manifestation month for you. And that's a good area for you to focus on.